On Monday. Enjoy your leave?
Yes, sir.
And let's hope you made the most of it. So where's Roper?
Not with us, sir.
Hey?
He weren't on the train neither, he just didn't show up.
Right. Give me the house, Master Nilsson House. Reception officer here, sir. 7-4 Brian Monday just reported back from home leave, but Roper isn't with him.
Yes, I know. I was just going to tell you about Roper. He won't be coming back.
Yes, I see. Very good, sir. Right, get your supper then into your billet. 10 minutes sharp.
Yes, sir. What about Roper, sir?
Forget him.
Anything from the doctor?
Cause of death. The stab wound. At least he's pretty sure.
Time?
He reckons between 6 and 8 p.m. last night.
Must be a quiet place at night.
Shortcut to the bus station. From Roper's house, that is.
Find anything?
No murder weapon yet, sir.
Right. Let's get along to the station.
Want the tent put back over him?
No, they can take him away now for PM.
Righto, lads. Wrap him up and take him away. I hope you'll be comfortable in here, sir.
Why not?
Well, it's a bit rough, I'm afraid.
Oh, this young fella who got himself killed.
Terence Roper. Serving a Borstal sentence for grievous bodily harm. He'd reached discharge grade and was on subsequent home leave. It's all in there, sir. He must have been on his way back to the institution. He had a suitcase with him, return train and bus tickets in his pocket.
Where is the Borstal?
In Gloucestershire.
So you've caught a train?
Bus. They axed the railway here years ago. He'd have gone to the bus station, got a bus to Bristol, main railway line from there.
Where he was killed, what's it called? Machen Street. You said it was on his way to the bus station.
Well, assuming he took the quickest route.
Show me.
Bus station, Machen Street, Roper's house.
This up to date?
Things don't change in Wellsfield.
So from his home to the scene of the crime, he could have gone this way or this way, right?
Yeah, or even here, along the High Street.
Yeah, but whichever way he went, finally he would have to turn up here through Machen Street.
Yeah. Unless you went right along the High Street and up round here past the grammar school.
Oh, it's 3 times the distance. Why should anyone want to do that?
Well, it's far better lit, a lot more people about. Anyone who was nervous of being out alone at night.
You think Roper was a nervous type?
No, sir, no. At least not that sort of nervous.
So anyone who was interested would assume that he would go this way, which in fact he did.
That's what I reckon, sir. Either someone followed him to Machen Street, or more likely, someone was waiting there for him.
In that case, somebody who knew that he was going back yesterday evening.
Yeah.
Who would have known?
Well, people talk. Could have been anyone.
Someone with a motive.
That's what we're looking for, sir. Which is why we're delighted to have your help. We're not used to murder here.
So, what are you used to?
Well, it's a small town, small stuff.
Like grievous bodily harm?
No. Oh, that was a comparatively rare one for us. We had seen it coming, though.
How?
Well, Roper was a tearaway. No convictions, just a caution. Wasn't till afterwards we learned that he'd terrorised the town with his mates. Youngsters were beaten up, forced to pay him money.
Reason for not wanting him back, then more terrorising.
Well, that's what we thought. We chatted up some of Roper's old friends last night. He hadn't even bothered to look him up during his home leave. In fact, he'd avoided him.
So? How did he spend his home leave, then?
Quietly, with his parents.
Put his things together. Not that there was much.
No,
Expect the police will want to talk to us again.
I expect so.
Good. Because I have some things to ask them.
Only I don't feel like talking, not at the moment.
Well, I want to know who has to bury him. Also the Borstal.
Well, I told you it'll be us. Our expense.
Oh, I'm off to the shops. You coming?
No.
Well, it's better than sitting here moping all day. People might call, asking questions. Come on, walk will do you good.
All right.
I never really knew him, Reg.
Well, he was still ours.
You wouldn't have thought so, the way he treated us. He scared me. And you. You know that.
You'll be saying he's better off out of it next.
No. You'd never say that.
You have a girlfriend?
Nothing steady. I'm afraid they got you up a bit early this morning.
A bit. Right, I'm going to get unpacked. Freshen up. Have some breakfast.
Right, sir.
When my sergeant arrives, we'll talk about things, discuss likely candidates. And you can tell us about the people in the town.
Well, not much to say about the town.
I've seen worse places.
I wish I could say that, and I live here.
You don't have to.
Oh, I do now. I've left it a bit late, sir.
Yeah. Right, well, I'll get along to the hotel.
Welcome to Wellsfield, sir.
Thanks.
I thought I'd wait and greet you with a cheerful smile. My room is 3 doors along the hall. The decor isn't really quite as bright as this, but I do have a view.
Of what?
The fire escape.
So, what have you learned?
Well, I phoned the Borstal, a place called Winter's Hall, and spoke to the housemaster there. Oh, by the way, he's sending us a written report to the Nick here. It seems that our lad Roper was quite a bit of trouble when he first started training. And then he quietened down, became as good as gold, tried to improve himself, and accepted the training.
Good for him.
It was a sort of classic case of the naughty lad who at last sees the light. Now, the housemaster says that the change in him really was quite fantastic.
Was he surprised by it?
Well, I couldn't tell then, not on the phone.
No. Fits in with the way that he was supposed to have spent his home leave, though. Quietly.
Not like the lad that they used to know.
No.
No. Mind you, if I was in his position, forced to come back to a town like this,
It's not that bad.
it's a dump. Do you know, I've been sitting here trying to work out what the local industry manufactures. It's probably brown Windsor soup.
I'd rather you had been sitting here thinking about the job in hand.
Oh, I have, sir, and I found the answer, so we can all go home now.
So what is the answer?
Well, it's obvious. You pull in the #1 suspect. He did it. Revenge.
What #1 suspect?
Well, the victim of the grievous bodily harm attack.
Sorry, he died 8 months ago.
What, as a result of the attack?
Terminal illness. He was in his 60s, still fighting the war. Only the enemy had changed.
Enemy?
Youth. This fella distrusted anyone under the age of 30. Well, he was walking home from the pub one night. Roper and his mates were lying all over the pavement. So our #1 suspect decided to show them that he, being an elder and better, had more right to the public highway. Scuffle broke out. Roper attacked the old man and put him in hospital with head and face injuries.
Charming.
Yes, Roper got a Borstal for it. The old man came out of hospital and he spent the next 6 months boring the customers of his local pub with details of the adventure. Then he died of cancer.
Did he leave a family?
Daughter and son-in-law?
And you'll be talking to them?
Silly question.
I'm sorry, I do brighten up as the day goes along. Look, do you want me to tag along with you, sir?
No, I'll take a local DC. No, you get brighter now and do some work for a change. I'm going to get some breakfast.
Yes.
Mrs. Jarrow?
Yes.
My name is Clay, New Scotland Yard.
Oh?
Do you think I could have a word with you and your husband? He is at home today.
Yes, he doesn't work on Saturdays.
Do you think we might come in?
Yes, I suppose so.
Thank you.
The lad Roper, was he an only child?
Yeah.
And the parents have identified the body, have they? So what did they say?
Well, not a lot. You've read their statements.
Yeah.
Well, so perhaps we could leave them alone? I mean, their only son died last night.
Look, we're going to have to talk to them.
I haven't slept since this happened, you know. I've been working all hours preparing the ground for you people.
I realise that.
Well, so does everything have to be duplicated? I mean, what me and my men have done, isn't that enough for you? Can't you go on from there?
Mr. Clay doesn't like things that way. He likes to build up again. From scratch.
It's no use. They're not in.
I don't feel like opening the door.
Those two? Oh, they'd open if they were there.
Well, we'll have to try again later then, won't we?
So now what?
I think we better take a walk, Ted.
Walk?
Yep. To the bus station. The way that Roper would have done it.
But there are 3 different ways you could have gone from here.
All right, then. We'll take them each in turn.
I don't really want to talk about my father. And I don't want to talk about the little swine that killed him.
He didn't kill your father, Mrs. Jarrow.
He died not long afterwards, didn't he?
Yes, from cancer.
Makes no difference. I still maintain he would have lived longer.
No.
So whose side are you on?
Well, he's right, isn't he? He must be right. The hospital said so.
Hospital. An old man, coming home from the pub, minding his own business.
Did you know that Terence Roper was due back in this town?
I knew he'd have to come back sometime, yes.
On home leave?
No.
Did you, Mr. Jarrow?
Oh, I'd heard about it.
Did you tell your wife?
No.
Why not?
Well, the state she's in. She'd been waiting at the bus station for him. She'd have scratched his eyes out.
But I didn't have to do that, did I?
Did you feel like doing the same thing?
Same thing?
Waiting at the bus station, revenging your father-in-law?
No.
He didn't have to, did he?
Did you see Roper at all during the few days that he spent at home?
I didn't know. I don't go out much. Only to work.
Did you, Mrs. Jarrow?
What?
Did you see Roper at all?
No.
Where were you both? Yesterday evening from 6 onwards?
We were both at home. Well, we've already told Mr. Moss this.
All evening?
Yes, I told you we don't go out much.
I see. Right, thank you very much.
Oh, yes.
I'm glad the little swine's dead. Really glad. You're wasting your time. You'll never find out who did it. Never in this world.
Why is that?
Because he wasn't killed by a person.
No.
No. He was killed by God.
Oh, shut up, Mary.
It's true. So what's the use of someone like you coming to look around? You're nothing. Not in the eyes of God. Because I've been praying ever since my father died for this to happen. And now it's happened. God did it. He killed the little swine.
He'd have probably turned down here. It's quicker. Some of Roper's old friends.
Yeah?
It's all right. We had them all in last night. Let them go at 2 o'clock this morning. They all had alibis. Only one of them had seen Roper since he came home.
Alibis or not, I'd still like to chat with them.
Not here, you won't. Try it.
Hey!
They know you're not a local. They'll play games with you.
Well, I can play games too. Look, I want to speak to at least one of them. The one that spoke to Roper will do.
I'll arrange it. How are the Jarrows, sir?
Odd. An odd couple.
Yeah, church people.
Was Mrs. Jarrow's father the same?
Oh, not quite. He liked his pint.
Didn't they mind him drinking?
Didn't seem to.
How about the Ropers?
They went in, sir.
Ah, right. Well, I'll go and pay them a visit myself. Addressed to you, so I didn't open it. Could be a love letter.
With my luck.
Mrs. Jarrow is convinced that she knows who the murderer is. Who? God.
What's post-mortem report, sir?
Well, that should tell us whether or not he had a hand in it.
An inch-wide, clean wound in left side of chest, penetrating the 5th intercostal space, puncturing the left lung and penetrating the left ventricle of the heart, causing massive hemorrhaging, resulting in almost instantaneous death.
What was the weapon?
From the width of the wound, pathologist reckons it was
a large, wide-bladed, pointed knife.
Like a bayonet.
Or a Bowie knife. Right, better get that description out.
Right.
Tell your frogmen and get your beat men to chat up the local sports shops, ironmongers and second-hand dealers.
I will.
But discreetly. I don't want the press or the public to know what we're looking for.
Right.
Oh! All those kids on your list, friends of Roper's.
I've already met him.
Did you talk to them?
Not yet. Didn't get much of a chance.
Well, I want them searched.
Already done that once.
Yes, but they're homes this time. See, back sheds outside the lab, but what we're looking for is something like a bayonet or a Bowie knife.
Right.
1 o'clock. Right. Let's make it a busy afternoon.
Who can that be?
Mrs. Roper, Chief Superintendent.
So, it's the police, Reg.
What, again?
It's a different one.
Chief Superintendent Clay, good afternoon.
Oh.
I'm sorry to call, make a nuisance of myself so soon after your son's death.
Why say you're sorry? You don't mean it?
He's only doing his job, Reg.
Oh, is he?
We want to find out who killed your son. Surely you want that too?
Makes no difference now.
Do you mind if I sit down?
Help yourself.
Thank you. They say that he was getting on very well with his Borstal training.
Who says?
The authorities there.
Oh.
Well, if he was, it didn't show.
Didn't show?
No.
How do you mean?
Oh, it don't matter.
Well, he stayed in, according to my information. Didn't go out and see his old mate. Well, I mean, are we wrong? Did he go out?
No.
Not once?
No.
Just resting, was he?
You could call it that.
Well, you see, this quietness, this staying in, keeping out of trouble, well, it's a very different Terry to the one who was arrested all those months ago. I'd say that that was a change in the lad.
All right, then, he changed. I don't mean to say it were for the better. We may have hated him before, but we hated him even worse when he come home.
You hated him?
Yes. Hated him.
All right, Becky.
Well, it's true. Where's the point in saying anything different? Don't matter now. He's gone. He changed all right. He didn't need anyone. When he come home, he treated us like dirt, like animals. Just didn't care for this town no more, or the people. Oh, he got too big for that. Just stayed in that room of his, made us wait on him, treated us like servants, swore at us.
It don't matter, Becky.
It does matter. When Wretch went up to have a word with him, he got him by the throat, made him kneel down, then threw him out the room. His own father.
You must have been glad to see him leave, then.
Suppose we were.
And yet not for long, because the quicker he got back to the Borstal, the quicker he would finish his training. Be home for good. What time did he leave last night?
About 6:30, wasn't it? You had to catch a 6:50 bus.
Which way did he go?
Oh, the quick way, through Eagle Lane, down White Road.
You went with him, did you?
Eh? No.
Oh, you mean he told you which route he was going to take?
He wouldn't tell us nothing.
Then how did you know, Mr. Roper?
Well, it's obvious. There's only one route to the bus station.
No, he had 3 choices from here to the bus station, so how did you know, Mr. Roper?
Tell him, it don't matter.
Well,
I followed him.
you followed him.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I wanted to make sure he was going back, that's why.
How far did you follow him?
Well, not far.
How far?
The end of White Road.
And then what?
I came back home.
Did you tell Inspector Moss this?
I didn't think it were important.
Well, it is. Were you in the armed forces during the war?
Yeah,
Which mob?
with infantry. What's that got to do with anything?
Did you bring any souvenirs back with you?
Me? No. Why?
Well, I wondered. I mean, some people do, like German helmets, bayonets, guns, insignia.
No, I didn't bring nothing back.
I see. Thanks.
Yeah, we might have been mates once. That was a long time ago, before he was nicked.
Did you like him?
I did then. He was a laugh. We had some good times.
And when he came back on home leave, what was he like then?
He was a different fella. They got to him, hadn't they?
Got to him?
Yeah. That's what they do to people.
Who's they, Roy?
The Nick.
Tell me, were you shocked to hear he'd been killed?
I suppose I was, yeah.
Were you sorry?
Not really.
Why? Why?
He made me look a fool, didn't he?
When was this, Roy?
The day he come home. Well, I was waiting for him near the bus station. I had a couple of birds with me.
A welcoming home committee?
Yeah, sort of. Well, I mean, he was my best mate, wasn't he?
Yeah. So what happened?
He got off the bus, didn't he? I shouted, "Hey, Terry!" He didn't answer, just crossed to the other side of the street. Well, the girls started laughing. They thought it was a giggle.
Laughing?
Yeah, at me. Well, I'd set it all up, hadn't I?
Oh, I see. Yes. The hero's return. The best mate waiting, shaking hands like old times.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What you expected.
Yeah.
So what happened?
I went after him. I said, "Terry, hang on, it's me." He stopped then, turned round. He looked different. Sort of cold and hard. He said, "Get lost, will you? Stay where you belong, with the yokels." Then he just walked off.
Oh, that must have made you look good in front of the girls.
Good. I haven't lived it down yet, mate. I'll tell you, I've lost friends over this.
And influence.
Yeah, if you like.
Did you kill him?
No.
Only I don't like your alibi very much. Stayed in and read a book.
Mick Gran was there.
83 and stone deaf.
She's not blind, though.
Stays in her own room.
I looked in at her from time to time.
She doesn't remember.
She can't remember anything, that old woman, but it's true.
What was it called?
What?
The book. What was it?
Oh, it was a Western.
Title?
I can't remember.
What was it about?
Well, there was this town in the West Sea, and there was this sheriff, and, well, you know.
No, I don't know, Roy, nor do you, because there wasn't any book.
I never went out.
Take him away.
I can go now.
Go? You're not going anywhere, lad. Not for a very long time, if ever.
I haven't done anything.
Then you tell that to the superintendent. Maybe he'll believe you.
All right. I had a bird with me.
Name?
Marilyn Green.
Address?
5 Hill Street.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
Her old man. He'd take a strap to her if he found out she'd been going with me.
I'm not at all surprised. Now come back here, we'll take it again from the top, and please, let's get it right this time.
Was that right?
What?
What you said? That you only followed him as far as White Road. Was it true?
Of course.
Wasn't true about the souvenirs, though, was it?
The tea's getting cold.
I mean, there's that German pistol up there for one, isn't there?
You didn't think I was going to tell a copper about that, did you? Possession of a firearm without a license?
Yeah, but you didn't have to lie about the other things, did you?
Now, Madeline, there's nothing to be afraid of. Just tell us the truth.
What do you want to know?
Where you were yesterday evening.
Evening?
Yes, let's say between 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Yesterday?
Yes, Madeline, yesterday, between 6 and 9, where were you?
Why do you want to know?
Madeline, you're not stupid.
Me? No, I hope I'm not.
No, I'm sure you're not. And you know why I'm in Wellsfield, don't you?
I think so. It's the murder, isn't it, Terry Roper?
Did you know him?
No. Oh, well, not to say no exactly. I was a kid when he went away.
Were you with Roy waiting to meet Teddy when he came back on home leave?
No.
But you do know Roy, though, don't you?
Yes, I know him.
And now will you answer the question?
What question?
The first one. Where were you yesterday evening?
I can't quite remember.
But less than 24 hours ago. Come along, Madeline. You don't want to get yourself into serious trouble now, do you?
I haven't done anything. I don't know anything.
Then why not tell us the truth?
Now, come along, Madeline. Where were you? Were you at home? Watching television, washing your hair? Out with a friend, perhaps? Was it one friend? Was it a boyfriend? Was it a girlfriend? Now, which was it?
I think it's about time we had a word with Madeline's parents, Cinda, can't we?
No.
Why not? They'll remember whether you were in or out.
Oh, if I tell you, Dad doesn't have to know, does he?
Not necessarily. Just depends on what you tell me.
I was with Roy.
Where?
His place, his mum and Dad were out.
You were there the whole evening?
Yes.
Until when?
Not sure, it must have been about 10.
But you were together the whole time. He was never out of your sight once.
No. Oh, well, only once for a couple of minutes when he went to make sure that his gran wasn't getting nosy.
What time did you arrive, Madeline?
Don't quite know exactly. Must have been about 6:30, something like that.
Or later?
Dunno, might have been a bit.
But not before 6:30.
I don't know, honestly.
All right, Madeline. Go with the officer now. She'll give you a cup of tea. Sergeant Dexter will write out all you've told us in the form of a statement, and you can sign it.
Statement?
Confidential. Your father will never know.
Unless the boy's tried for murder.
Well, don't you believe her?
Well, as an alibi of sort, yes, but 6:30, give or take, how much? I mean, he could have done it and been home in time.
Would you make a date with a frightened girl at the same time that you were planning to kill somebody?
Well, maybe it wasn't planned. He just happened to bump into Terry Roper.
And just happened to have a broad-bladed knife with him?
Yeah, it's possible.
Just. Take down the boy's statement as well as hers. Make them both fill in all the details and check for discrepancies. If there aren't any significant ones, you can let the boy go.
Right.
But tell Moss to keep him under surveillance.
Where are you going?
Back to the scene of the crime.
Where are you going?
Out.
Out.
Look around and see what's happening.
Why?
Because I'm sick of staying in, that's why.
Oh, my God, this place looks even worse with the lights on.
Well, I'm not complaining.
No, sir, but you're not the complaining kind. It's simple comforts for you, right?
Right. I know you would have preferred something more sophisticated.
Every time.
A flash hotel. Chance to wear your best suit in the cocktail lounge.
That's it.
Olives and peanuts in little bowls.
That's right, but not in old Wellsfield, right? It's got nothing.
Except an unsolved murder.
I'll give it a chance. It's our first day. Did Moss have any luck with that murder weapon?
Nah. There are only a couple of the right sort of shops, and they've sold nothing like it recently, if at all.
How about other towns in the area?
Still checking. Nothing yet.
Forensic?
Nothing.
Well, so now what happens? We go over the statements again, recheck the alibis, back over the same old ground.
Yeah, looks like it.
I mean, there are people here who hated Roper enough to kill him, but they don't have any reasons.
Hatred is a reason.
Yes, I suppose so. Mind you, at the same time, he could just be a complete stranger.
It could have been. But there was no robbery, so where's the motive?
Well, in that case.
No, don't think so. Nutcases show up, people see them. They belong to the town.
All right, somebody just passing through.
But you don't pass through Wellsfield. It's at the end of the line.
Yes.
I'd like to know what Roper's thoughts were.
When he was going back?
When he was coming home. How many home leavers left the Borstal with him? Was it just the one?
Yes.
They travelled part of the journey together. Roper might have said something at one point.
Yes, the other home leaver was a boy called Brian Munday. He lives in Yeovil.
Yeovil?
Yeah, it's a long way from here. They would have nothing in common.
Except the Borstal and their discharge grade. Roper might have said something.
Well, I'll phone and find out, shall I?
No. Moss can cope. We'll take a day trip tomorrow.
Oh, no. Where?
Gloucestershire.
Oh.
Yeah. To the Borstal.
Still a lot of policemen around.
Bound to be.
All over the place asking questions.
What about the one who came here?
I didn't see him. My father was a good man.
Liked his drink.
It doesn't matter, he was a good man. And I'm sure he's happy now. I think we'd better get rid of it. You can do it.
Me?
Yes, you. Throw it in the canal, somewhere like that.
Well, I don't like to.
You want them to find it, do you?
I don't know.
Of course not. It's got to look right for Father. Here.
No luck yet. Right, keep on diving then. I don't care if they have been at it since 4 o'clock. It's light now, that should help. Yeah? Yeah, no, just watch the house. I don't want him brought in yet. Not till we've found what he dumped. Right. Now keep me posted.
Time for church. You're not ready yet.
I'm not going.
You're not going?
I was out until 3:30 this morning, if you remember. I'm tired.
All right. I'll go alone. Well? Well, where did you put it?
Along by the canal basin. It's deep there. I think you're mad.
No. I feel good. Really good. And I feel clean, too.
Clean?
So many people disbelieve these days. There has to be some proof.
What are you talking about? How can there be proof?
There is now. They'll have to believe now.
Come in. Oh, Superintendent. The governor would have spoken to you, but he's off today. I act as his deputy.
That's all right. I'd rather speak to a housemaster. They must be closer to things.
I've held Monday back from church service.
Good.
You'd like to talk to him now?
No, in a minute. I'd like you to tell me something about him first.
Monday? Oh, he's done well here. Discharge grade now.
How did he get on with Roper?
Oh, pretty well, I'd say. Roper didn't make friends easily.
There was no history of bad feelings between them.
No.
But no fights or squabbles.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Nothing at all.
Good. Now, about Roper.
Yes, a bad business. Terrible. Lad on his home leave. Doing well. From training grade into discharge grade without any trouble.
Ah, but there was some trouble once, there wasn't there?
Oh, once, yes. When he first came here as a reception. He also had a bad allocation report. We weren't sure that we wanted him, not in an open institution. And then after a while, after playing the hard case for a while, he changed, settled down. He took a vocational guidance course.
In what?
Motor mechanics. He did well. Almost made City and Guilds.
A grafter.
Yes. He was also made dormitory leader. That's a responsible job. And then eventually, when the discharge board said, he got his ticket without any trouble.
Did Roper's parents ever visit him here?
No, he didn't seem to want visits.
Strange, wasn't it?
As I did ask him about it, he seemed very concerned about them. Said they had a long journey and that they hadn't much money.
Did he have many friends?
Oh, come to think of it, no.
Any worries about going home on leave?
What sort of worries?
Fears?
Oh, not that I noticed.
Right. We'll talk to Monday now.
That'll be the one.
Here, lad. I'll be next door if you need me, sir.
Thank you, officer.
Brian Mundy,
Yes, sir?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
About what?
About Teddy Roper.
Thought he was dead, sir.
He is.
Oh.
Now, on the 15th of this month, you and Roper left here to go on home leave together, right?
Yeah.
Where did you part company?
Caught the train from here to Bristol, then we split up. He went one way, I went the other.
Home to Yeovil?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Now, during this journey to Bristol, did Roper say a lot?
Not a lot, no.
Nothing at all?
No, sir.
Nothing about going home, how he felt about it?
Said he weren't too happy.
Why?
Town was a dump and he thought people had be gunning for him.
He said that?
Yes, sir.
Well, did he say who?
No, sir, I told you. He didn't say a lot.
Were you a friend of Roper's here?
No, sir.
Well, can you tell us something about him? Well?
Nothing, sir.
Well, surely you can tell us something.
No, sir, we front things out on our own here. We don't talk about each other. Not to people like you. Be as good as grass.
The lad's dead.
Makes no difference.
Why?
He was on our side.
What do you mean he was on your side?
He was doing bird, wasn't he?
Excuse me, sir. Phone call for you from Wellsfield. Would you like a transfer to here?
No.
No, I'll take it.
In here, sir.
Thank you.
Were you sorry to hear that Roper had died?
Of course I was.
Why? You say that you didn't have much to do with him?
Doesn't matter, he was still one of us.
Then wouldn't you like to help catch his murderer?
No, no. That's your job, sir. Can I have a burn?
No. You doing well here?
Made my discharge grade?
Only we hear that Roper was doing well. In all departments.
He was doing well, all right, yeah.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
I'd like to know.
I told you, sir, we don't talk about each other here. There's a code. I'm not some reception with a lot to lose. I'm no dummy. I've made my discharge grade and I'm going home soon, and you can't get me downgraded just because I don't answer questions.
No.
No. The BA wouldn't stand for it. You know that as well as I do, sir.
Go on, get out of here.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
It's Moss, sir. He thinks they found the murder weapon.
Does he?
Forensic had to go at it while you were travelling back, sir. These are the bloodstains. They reckon it's most likely the one.
And you say that Jarrow threw this into the canal?
Yeah, one of my beatmen saw him at it at 3 in the morning. Watched him do it.
What then?
He went off home. I had the frogman in the canal as soon as I'd heard.
Jarrow?
We've had his place watched ever since. He hasn't left the house. His wife went to church, but she's back home now.
Right. Let's go and talk to them.
Who was him?
Mr. Jarrow,
Yes.
can you tell me whether or not this belongs to you?
What is it?
Take a close look. You can see through the plastic.
It's a knife?
Yes, it's a knife. Now, can you tell me, did you throw something into the canal at about 3:30 this morning?
Me?
You were seen, Mr. Jarrow.
Seen?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I got rid of some rubbish.
Rubbish?
That's right. Stuff the dustman won't take.
Was this knife part of the rubbish?
No.
Oh, come on now, Mr. Jarrow. We can soon prove that you threw this knife into the canal.
What did he use it for? To stab Teddy Roper to death?
No. I told you. You bloody fool.
Told her what, Mr. Jarrow?
Told her it's no use. She's mad. She wanted God to strike him down. No one else. Just God.
Shut up.
Well, it's true, isn't it? And now what's going to happen to us? Is God going to get us out of this mess?
Don't you blaspheme! That'll do. That'll do.
Well, you'd best tell them the truth. Now, before it's too late.
No.
Go on, tell them.
All right, you tell us, Mr. Jarrow.
I'll have to.
No.
It's all right. It's all right. Come on.
Well?
The night before last, she followed Terry Roper.
From his home?
Yes. Well, she kept out of sight. Watched his dad follow him part of the way, but she kept on going. Followed him all the way to Machin Street.
Why?
Well, she prayed something would happen to him, hadn't she? And she wasn't going to let him go. And if something was going to happen, she wanted to see it.
And it did happen.
It wasn't God, was it?
Then who was it?
Some lad.
Who?
I don't know.
What was he like?
He ran out to speak to the little swine. I thought, leave him alone, let him walk. But he didn't. They shouted something at each other, and then this other lad jabbed at him like that. He fell down. I hid, and the other lad ran past me. I saw him throw the knife away, so after a while I found it, and brought it home and hid it. Well, I wanted it to look right, you see.
Either way, Terry Roper's dead. And that's what you wanted, isn't it?
Yes. But it wasn't God. It was just some lad.
This lad. Did you see him clearly?
Yes.
Could you describe him to us?
Well, yes.
I'd like to stay, if that's all right.
Yes, I think you'd better.
Thank you.
Hello, Brian.
More questions, sir?
A few. On Friday, the last day of your leave, you left Yeovil to come back here, right?
Yeah.
What time did you leave Yeovil?
Don't remember.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Well, perhaps I can help you. You caught a train from Yeovil at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Did I?
12 hours to get back here. What did you do in all that time, boy?
Hung about.
You left home earlier than you had to, so you could just hang about.
Where did you hang about, Brian?
In Bristol.
Or Wellsfield?
What?
You went to Wellsfield, didn't you?
Never heard of it.
Don't you remember? It was the dump that Terry Roper came from. Didn't he tell you about it on the train?
Oh, yeah. Why should I go there, sir?
To kill him?
Not me.
I think you did, boy. In fact, I'm sure you did.
I think you chatted Roper up on the train, learnt where he lived, and then you went there. You hung about, as you put it, until it was time for Roper to leave home. You probably asked somebody and found he was bound to go through Machin Street on the way to the bus station. And then you waited for him.
No.
And then you caught the 6:50 bus, came back the way that he came back.
Sorry, sir. You're on a loser.
Never. Wearing blue jeans, grey polo neck pullover, brown anorak, brown shoes, carrying a tartan hold-all.
What of it?
You were seen on the bus, boy.
No, someone else wearing the same sort of gear.
Carrying the same sort of bag and answering your description.
Yeah, must have been.
Then you won't mind standing for an identification parade, will you? They'll know you again, son, all those passengers.
And so will the person who saw you with Roper outside the shop.
What?
Saw you do it, lad. It's a long way to go to commit a murder, Brian. Why did you do it?
Roper. He always wins. Even when he's dead. He knew how to strong it without moving a muscle. He didn't reform me. He just found a better way of performing. He grew up suddenly. He learned how to do it the quiet way.
Do what?
Run this place. He had it all sewn up, didn't he? He was the daddy of the lot. And you helped him, sir. You made him dormitory leader. Your leader. He just lay in his bunk, got others working for him. He barroned, he bought, he paid others to do his kicking from. Everyone in the camp owed him.
Including you?
Yeah, including me.
What did he want from you, Brian?
One of my debt paid up before I left. Otherwise, a kicking, a real maiming. I had to bring the money back from leave with me. Look, I like my parents, I really reckon them, but they haven't got a penny. So I either meant thieving or legging it and losing my discharge grade. So I decided, didn't I? I'd come back, and he wouldn't.
How much did you owe him?
12 quid.
You killed him for that?
It's a lot of money in this place, sir.